Hey Sefid again, welcome back to another Long War Impossible. I am going to have a check and see what I'm doing with engineering. I want to make a disclaimer for everyone who's been watching me so far. I don't have a clue what I'm doing when it comes to the base. I think I'm fairly good on the battlescape, but when it comes to the base management, I'm just basically guessing. I'd stumbled upon something of a strategy in vanilla, sort of the most efficient way to do things, but in Long War, there's so many more variables that it's taken me a long time to figure out what I'm doing. So, as I said, don't trust me when it comes to the base, but hopefully I'm at least providing some entertainment factor in all the messing up that I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going to need some laser pistols, because Exalt is coming soon, probably, I'd say 4 or 5 missions away. So, I would like some laser pistols. 2 laser pistols would be good, and I think that pretty much ties up everything I've got, so just want to think. Maybe I want to get a heater instead. Heaters are pretty good. They're especially good for infantry, because when infantry run out of their main ammo, sometimes you need them, more importantly, to take a shot than to reload, so it can be quite nice to have a heater on them as well. And since they don't move too much, they don't really suffer the mobility penalty too much. Right, so that's no more alloys left. I'm probably going to need some more UFOs, but I think I've had quite a few in the last few weeks. So it's time to spin the globe. Only 10 days to the cancer report, and as far as I'm aware, I still haven't got any satellites in orbit. Yes, I think I will take that. I don't need weapon fragments immediately. I've spent a lot, so whatever's left now is probably going to be okay for a little while until we get advanced beam lasers, which is still 15 days away. So yeah, having the engineers been able to build things fast is good. Right, I suspect that I've had so many missions recently where they've actually crash landed that this will probably be a bounty, I should think. I don't actually know what defines whether you get a bounty or a mission. Come on. Very good. Okay, it's another crash. So that's good because I do need some resources, and I'll be able to take some rookies, I think, on this one. I must remind myself not to forget. Oh, actually, one sec. I want to check and see if I need anything more from officer training school. Company officers I can't get yet, and I can't even get the benefit from it anyway, so that's alright. I've got some lieutenant promotions to give out. It looks like this infantry is going to get one. Yeah, in fact that seems pretty sensible, considering. Yep. So that's good. Anything in the hangar that I need to think about? Refueling or repairing 1 hour. And the grey market, have I got any pending requests? Sorry, it's been about 2 weeks since I last made a video, so I'm just trying to get my head around what I was doing. I've actually moved house in that time, so it's been a bit disruptive. I've got a good amount of meld and Illyrium. No alloys to speak of at all. Okay, that's fair enough. Right, so I'm going to take a Rocketeer and... Actually, I don't have any Corporal Scouts, do I? I was going to say I'll take a Corporal Scout, but I don't have any yet. Not any that aren't fatigued, I don't think, anyway, or injured. If you're just tuning in, Scouts have a high mortality rate in my games. I've lost one already, and pretty much everyone that's gone on a mission has been injured in some way. Although I could take... Yeah, actually that would be worth doing, 3 hours just to get this Corporal Scout, because the battle scanner is so handy. There we go. So let's see. I don't like to spin the globe too much, when I can help it, to try and free up people from fatigue, because what you end up is driving yourself deeper into a fatigue cycle sometimes. By delaying the missions, you sort of stack them all up on top of each other, and that can cause you problems. Like, for example, if I span the globe now, and I got to that 7 hours, that would be 7 hours closer to the next mission, which would mean that maybe Yuri would miss the next mission for being fatigued anyway. So you can see how that would get into be a bit of a problem. So, right, anyway, we're going to take the infantry. We're going to take the scout because he's got the battle scanners. In fact, he's got the battle scanner from the last mission as well. I'll think about what I want to give him in a second. Let's see, a scout, an infantry, a Rocketeer would be good. I need to get a high level Rocketeer if I can help it. A gunner, as always. Engineers, I don't have any high level engineers at the minute. Like, my highest engineer is this one, which I think I keep mentioning this one's going to become a mech one day. So I could use... Yeah, I'll take this one and then I'll take a specialist and a rookie, I think. I have a gunner, don't I? Yes, a gunner, infantry scout, rocketeer, gunner, engineer. So if I take a specialist, what specialist should I take? Either an assault. I would even take another engineer, possibly. I don't really think I need more snipers. Although, no, I think I'll stick with taking. Unfortunately, I don't have any support specialists at the minute. Maybe I'll take 2 rookies instead. Then I could take this medic actually. Yeah, I'll take a medic because I think this is the kind of mission where I can have stronger soldiers carry the weaker ones a little bit. Yeah. Okay, now I just have to sort out their weapons. I don't think I have any lasers yet, if I remember correctly. Nope, we haven't quite got to lasers yet. No, that's fine. This actually is changing in the next version of Long War. Carbines will no longer provide aim for rockets, so that's going to be a bit sad. Let's see. I'll take a laser sight, just in case anyone's holding on to any scopes. Scoops? Nope. Oh, there is one scope. Okay, you can have it. I don't have any snipers on this mission. Right, that's fine, that's fine. Flashbang. I'm getting to the stage in the game where carrying flashbangs is more important than carrying AP grenades now, because when you get to this point, you're probably going to see a lot of floaters, and floaters really suffer when it comes to using flashbangs on them. They take horrible penalties from flashbang just by the way that their AI is coded. They prefer to do overwatches, which flashbang deals with, and they'll often take like high mobility movements, which obviously flashbang deals with as well. So now that I've got sapper on this engineer, that's quite good. Maybe it'd be better for me to take a flashbang here as well. That's 3 flashbangs, that should be enough. Yeah, I think I'm reasonably happy with that, but I don't think I want this smoke on the gunner though. The flashbang's good to put on the gunner because if you can't suppress, then you can flashbang. Let's think. Scouts, that's fine. I'm happy with the scout having a frag grenade actually. Yeah, I'll give it to the rookie, since he's likely to be the person who's whose shot is least valuable when we need to use a smoke grenade. So that's my logic there. I like to put the smoke grenade on the person who has possibly either the least impact or will suffer the most from a reload. So when the gunner has to reload, you can throw smoke. If the sniper has to reload, then you can often throw smoke as well. Someone who will have a chance to interrupt their normal pattern of attacks in order to throw a smoke, and that tends to be people with high what you call it, high clip size, high magazine sizes, so that they're not reloading frequently. So like I don't think that putting them on infantry is very good, because the infantries need to reload hardly like every other turn. Right, anyway, so that's fine. I've got the battle scanners on the scout, so I'm not missing that. I've got the rocketeer with 2 rockets, so he can deal with seekers, although maybe I should put a shredder on him. No, I don't think that's necessary. I'm not going to come across anything that's big enough to need a shredder. Even the outside is going to be the highest health thing in this mission, probably.
Unfortunately, it looks like the UFO went down within a major city center near the civilian population. We should get down there and secure the site ASAP.
Okay, well that doesn't look like a major urban center, but okay. So this has got to be about my 3rd or 4th Japanese crash site. So let's see how that goes. Hey, it didn't show them getting off. I was hoping that I'd get the little clip of them getting off. Right. This is a mission I played, or this is a level I've played many times. You got really, I think, 2 options here. You've got here, and then coming through this side, where there's a reasonable amount of heavy cover and a bit of concealment from this side of the map, so that you can fight anything you see here quite easily. And I'd say about 1/3 of the time there's a pod sitting around here anyway. Yeah, or you can go this way through the half cover into the trees. I don't really like that because you're revealing a lot of the map and the UFO's just here. And so you're probably going to be fighting pods and you don't have much movement, much cover to deal with that, so I much prefer going this way. It's a shame that there's no cover on this high ground, because this high ground being right next to you is quite a rare treat for a start point, but you can't take advantage of it, so it ends up being pretty much useless. My first move I need to consider carefully, because if I move here and spawn this side, there's not a lot of places where this scout can run to. He'd probably end up having to run back here, and that's useless for a scout. So I want to make a move that that won't reveal too much, and if I do reveal something in a bad position, I can at least pull back and move to somewhere else. So this is my first move. Oh, there we go, exactly as I called it. This is a terrible position to be in then. Let me think about this. How am I going to deal with this? There's always the rocket. Not a bad idea, I think, considering I can move the engineer up and then grenade to finish him off. Maybe I should throw the grenade first and see what happens, because I think the grenade could nearly hit all three of them. Let me think. The medic could flashbang. Stand here and flashbang if the engineer moves to here and throws a grenade. This scout is probably going to have to move back to here. There's not much else for the rest of the squad to do except perhaps dash over here. It's not too far to the edge of the mission here, so I'm not too worried about triggering anything new. Can this gunner get to cover? The gunner cannot get to cover. That's a shame. He would have been one of the most useful people to have in the fight. Right. This is going to be my most risky move, so I'm going to do it first. Okay, not more pods. That's a good start. I can nearly hit two. I think I'm just going to have to leave this guy to do what he wants. But these two I can throw grenades and flashbang. This guy's the real danger man. He's going to have damn good ground and all sorts. In fact, I wonder if I can see if he's got it or not. Nope. Need an autopsy, which I haven't done yet. So I think if I throw a frag grenade, there's a chance I can destroy his car. That would be quite nice. I don't think it's going to happen. There's a chance I can destroy the tree, and again, I don't think it's going to happen. But the AP grenade is not going to do much more either. The AP grenade is not going to kill him, and I still have to take a shot at him anyway. So I think the frag grenade is useful here. And I can save the AP grenade to use. Or I could actually just throw the AP grenade directly at this guy. Hope for a kill. That's quite hopeful. I don't think SAP actually gives you... well, it does do additional damage to your enemies. I keep thinking it's only the environment, but it is to enemies as well. Okay, I'm going to throw this frag though. See what happens. I might end up having to throw a rocket here. I think that might be my best option. Ah. That exploded that, but it didn't hurt him. Right. I think I am going to have to throw a rocket here. So, as you might expect, putting a rocket between two targets is good, so that if there's any drift, they'll at least hit one of them directly. Yeah, I think a rocket is my only option, but then if this doesn't kill one of these two, or both, then I'm going to have to move up an Overwatch to cover. That's okay, that's destroyed the cover though, I think. Maybe I can get something out of this then. Yeah, it's destroyed the cover. Can this infantry see anything? Nope, can't shoot them move. Oh, do I want to gamble on the rookie? Right, I think the medic is the only one who can make a move here. Actually, no, the infantry's one tile away. I can have the infantry move up to throw a grenade, and if I position him correctly, he'll be covered by this from this position here. But I'm not convinced that he can throw a grenade from there. Let me think about that. Right, how many tiles is that? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can throw there. He can throw about 10 tiles. That's about 8, 9, 10. So if I was to stand there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, he's not going to reach. Okay, I have to rely on this medic Hopefully this medic has some extremely good aim.
On the move.
Unfortunately, I don't think she does.
Visual on the goods.
Can I flashbang? I could flashbang these two. It might be better to save the flashbang for that one though. Well, the rookie can get into a position to shoot at least. I think from here, perhaps.
Good to go.
Okay. You can't see the one that's flanked. That's annoying. I'll have to take this shot anyway. Okay. Now the Rocketeer I think should be far enough back that they won't move forward and hurt him, especially if I flashbang. I mean, I could take a risky move here, take a shot, and then move the Grenadier... Move the... What am I talking about here? Move the... Gunner, and then suppress. That's a possibility. Because if I stand here, I don't think this one will be able to see me, and I don't think he'll get into a position to flank me either. Because he's going to get dealt with in that way. It's a tricky position here. I think perhaps flashbanging these two, and then moving everyone else to cover, might be my only option. So I don't want to gamble that he's just going to run free on 62% to hit. Because at least then he can't move forward enough to hurt my Rocketeer. So yeah, I'll throw the flashbang and hope that they don't make any crazy moves. So the scout needs to get into some sort of cover. I don't want him to... I don't want to move here in case I reveal pods. I think here has to be where I move. And he can support from there. And this guy, I guess, is going to have to move to here. This is a bit scary because I could reveal more pods. But I think anywhere is either not in cover or risking revealing pods, so I have to move here. I don't like it, but I have to do it. Right, the Rocketeer's out in the middle of nowhere here. But I don't think they're going to get a chance to shoot at him. This could be where I'm wrong though. I'm banking on this line of sight blocking here. Will it? Oh, no, it has not. And that's a dead Rocketeer. This is a terrible, terrible start to this mission. Launch, I'm happy with launch though. Feel free to launch. That's annoying because Rocketeers are what I'm running out of. Right, where's my infantry? You can hopefully deal with this. Now I'm wondering where's this guy launched to. Right, I can finish that off with a grenade, and since this guy's flanked, it looks like he's launched over here somewhere. Right, I think it's a situation where I just have to get rough with them now. I'm going to throw a frag here, hopefully kill these two. And then I'm going to have to move and take shots, because I know this guy's on low health. So I should be able to take some shots at him. He's uncovered anyway, so someone's going to take a hit, so I'm going to have to move forward and try and help him anyway. Right, where's the infantry? Because he might as well take his second shot. Because he's not going to be able to move.
I'm all out. Damn it.
Right, this really has to kill them both here. Okay, that's the first part of what is necessary done. And the second part is I need to find out where the guy who's flanking this guy is. So I've gotten the music saying that I can see them, but I can't.
Moving to position.
Position confirmed.
There is... Oh, there we go. Okay. My only option here then is to throw a smoke, I think. That is incredibly annoying that that's happened there. That these two can't see because of this line of sight block. And this guy can. I don't think there's any way to save the gunner here. If only you hadn't panicked, gunner. Maybe if I get incredibly aggressive with them,
Roger, tracking.
he'll think about where he's going to move to next.
I'm on it, Commander.
Let's see what he does. He's probably just going to take the shot at the gunner, I should think.
They're trying to pull back.
Here we go. Oh, and he's managed to survive it. Good job I brought the medic. Okay. Right, let's give the rookie a kill then, I suppose. What a rough touchdown that was. This is the risk that I was trying to avoid by where I was moving it. It's terrible. I've had to lose somebody for that and take a massive hit. I don't think there was anywhere else I could go, really. Yeah, like, I don't know. This is what I don't like about Rocketeers in Long War, is they were really just heavily nerfed from vanilla, and you just can't rely on them anymore. And unfortunately, if Neil Bryant was able to have done more damage, he could have saved his own life, but it's just the way it is with Rocketeers, I'm afraid.
That's affirmative.
Right. I'm not going to move too much, but I need to heal my man here.
Come on, you'll be back in the fight ASAP.
Hopefully that means there's only, what, probably one pod and the outsider left now.
We're green to go.
That was a rough pod. The flashbangs, they do nothing. Scary stuff. Oh, I think I hear drones. Maybe. Right,
I'm on the move.
let's move everyone back together.
Confirmed.
Moving. Got it.
Heading there now. I'm on
This is
the
the
move.
advantage of having gunners who can just take so many hits, though.
Good to go.
Roger, I've got eyes on. Roger, I've got my
Got
eyes
it
on.
covered. Got it covered.
In the early game, 7 health tends to be a break point, where it's quite unusual that an enemy will do 7 damage to you. Thin men are probably the only ones who reliably do 7 damage on crits, before you start meeting something a bit more dangerous like a chrysalid.
Heading to that location.
So having 7 health is kind of the point where you want to be safe at, so sometimes it's quite a good idea to give a 6 health soldier one of the alloy plates. I think they're called ceramic plates, is the 1 health ones on them. Yeah, to give them ceramic plates, that can be keep soldiers alive.
Moving out.
Like at the minute I don't have anyone who's not either 7 health or way below, so the people who are lower than 7 health, I'm just going to count them in not taking hits. Unfortunately, the Rocketeer was one of them who did. It's time to move forward.
Moving. Got something over here.
Oh, here we go, there's a pack of drones. Again, if I don't have any good way to deal with this, I'm just
They're
gonna
moving around the side.
throw grenades at them. I think that is my only good way to deal with it. I can take some shots though, at least.
Adjusting sights.
Right. Come on, do something. Let's start. Right, I have quite a few grenades here, but I don't think anywhere to throw them from. Perhaps the best thing to do here then would be... No, I definitely can't reach to throw grenades there. Has the scout got nowhere to go? Oh, back here at least. I need the engineer to pull something out the bag for me here. If he can just destroy one of these drones, I'll feel a lot safer. I need to move these 2 out of the way so that he can move somewhere good. I'm getting stuck fighting in this area that I don't want to fight in. This is what lost me a Rocketeer just a second ago, is fighting in this area. Okay.
Solid copy.
See if I can get one of them. That would be nice. Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Bye-bye.
Now maybe I can have the medic take one down as well.
On the move.
The rookie could throw a smoke grenade here if I need to. Let's start. Yeah, perhaps it would be sensible.
Roger
I'll
that.
move to here. If he's got a terrible, terrible shot, No, 64, that's still reasonable. Yeah, I don't think drones are not likely to kill someone even at 5 health, so I think taking the shot is safer overall.
Moving out.
Let's see, can I throw a grenade far enough? For one of them at least. There we go. It might kill one of them, but I doubt it'll kill both.
Going out.
The damage resistance of drones. Oh, it did the job. Although that was just on the edge though. Right, that means that I can move the scout probably to here. This drone's already presented with some half cover targets, so the difference between half and full cover here is
Starting to lose ground.
not even worth mentioning. Okay, drone's doing their typical fly away like they don't give a shit.
Will do.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this corner cover because I don't know where he went.
Got it.
On the move. I'm ready.
Still want to stay safe while I'm moving here.
That's affirmative.
I'm on it, Commander.
So it looks like we're setting up an Overwatch trap now.
Roger that. Come get some.
Although this gunner won't be able to shoot him if he comes from this direction.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Come on, he's got to come back in vision. I don't need to worry about sending the scout first because drones can't Overwatch. So that's... You don't have to run any Overwatches at least. You know that if a drone ends up out of your vision, at least you're not in any danger. It's one of the good things about them. About fighting them anyway.
Yes, Commander.
Right, continue moving forward quite safely. Also, they usually
That's affirmative.
don't manage to hide out of line of sight, because they don't tend to like hide behind, say, rocks or anything. They'll just usually just be floating around somewhere. So you could be floating here, but I think maybe I'll just move my scout back just for safety though. Corner cover is always nice.
Let's rock. I'm on it. Affirmative. Covering now.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Looks like he's in that direction.
What the hell was that? That's affirmative.
That could have meant he was sitting in that little area there. What we got here? Okay, I've got holo-targeting on this scout, which is nice. I don't think the infantry's going to be able to see from here. If he can, I'll maybe take the shot. No, he can't. So I'll hunker down and then set up a wall of Overwatch here.
Okay.
Double time. Okay.
Just for the sake of Overwatch. I sincerely hope this rookie becomes a Rocketeer,
Affirmative. Covering now. Reloaded.
because XCOM is in dire need of people who can fire rockets. Looks like he went on the ground. Gonna make him an even easier shot. Right, now I'm getting a bit close to the UFO, where I could spawn an outsider, so I need to start being very careful. This will do though.
On my way. That's affirmative.
Yes, Commander.
Right, shifting round.
On the move.
Has he gone to hide with the outsider and hope that the outsider is just going to protect him? Is XCOM's coming for you, little drone.
Position confirmed.
No outsider's going to save you.
On over. Watch that. Got it covered.
On Overwatch. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Scanning.
Here it comes. Take the shots. The scout didn't see him.
I'll get him next time.
Here we go. Oh, come on.
Damn it.
It's like skeet shooting.
They're trying to pull back.
Oh, don't you try and pull back, I don't like any of that. Hopefully the scout can finish the job here. Shame about that meld. How close do I dare get? Actually, moving here would be safer than moving here. I still don't dare get too close in case I miss, but we'll see. Right, this is as close as anyone's going to get this turn. Oh, 55%, and you still couldn't hit it. Alright, it's time for the infantry to show you how it's done. 75%, come on. There we go. Right, now it's time for the breach. I think we've found ourselves in a reasonably good position for a breach.
That's affirmative.
There's a few ways I could play this. I could go with the standard, open the door, and then just let the outsider run to you. Or I could go for the rather risky, have everyone go around one side and have one guy reveal, so that you can take a position against the outsider where you flank him. The trouble is that outsiders are one of the most difficult to do that with, because of they tend to just rush forward to deal with you. They don't tend to sort of mess about too much. So we'll get up close to the craft at least. I suspect the outsider's on this side of the UFO, otherwise I would have revealed him by now. So, no, that was poor practice. I shouldn't be reloading before everyone's made their
Heading
moves.
to that location.
That can cause deaths. Reloading prematurely causes deaths. So don't do it.
Come get some. On Overwatch.
Here we go. I mean, I don't need to worry about the outsider pathing into me for an Overwatch trigger, so don't need to worry about that too much. It might be worth going this way, because this, as soon as I reveal him, I can at least pop out and surprise him. Who do I want second to go? Probably the rookie. Since the infantry is the most accurate, he can be the last to be revealed. The engineer's good as well. The medic and the rookie.
Okay.
What I'm thinking about here is the ordering that I want people to pop out, file out to deal with the outsider. Obviously the scout is very good, but I need someone else to go first, so it's going to be the medic who goes first, probably move to here when she can, and then I'll have the scout be able to move, take a shot with holo targeting and also possibly flank, and then I can have everyone else jump around the corner and deal with him. So, in my opinion, the best way to deal with the outsider is just popping out, killing him in one turn. And if you aren't aware, the outsider gets aim buffs over time and health buffs, and they just generally get more and more powerful as the game goes on. So even from a very early stage, it's good to get in a good habit of just respecting the fact that they can just instantly kill one of your soldiers if you're not careful. Right, I know this is cover from experience.
Moving to position.
So here we go.
Something over here.
There he is. Instantly moves into a position where I can flank him. That's very good.
Watch the flanks.
Right, who do I want to take the kill? Probably the infantry. Not the gunner, because he got injured. So yeah, it's alright. The medic would actually be ideal, but not possible here. There we go.
Another day,
Job done.
another successful operation.
Sadly, we lost Neil Bryan. He was a good rocketeer, actually. He sought me through a few missions with his rockets, especially that one on the mechanic in the garage one. He dealt with quite a few drones, I think, on that mission. That's a shame. But rocketeers tend to level up fairly quickly because they get a lot of kills. But that's such a shame. Right. So now we've got the choice between the two paths of the medic. I believe I have another medic who's currently going through the combat path. So I'm going to build this one to be a smoke grenader and flashbangs, chem grenade style, because you can stack it up with smoke and mirrors, smoke grenade. Then you can also get Packmaster, which gives you some crazy numbers of support grenades like flashbangs and such. So that's how I'm going to build this one. So it was good just to have something that actually converts into what is now a slot for an item in Long War, which is what smoke grenade, the ability, does. So that's quite nice. Right. I said that I'd like a new Rocketeer, so that's to remind myself for the future that I need Rocketeers. I'm going to have this guy become a Rocketeer. So that's his vocation now. Sad that we took such a massive hit on that gunner, but luckily gunners are the one things we are not in short supply of. So we've got a fully functional flight computer, that's quite nice. And some junk to sell. Right. Neil Bryant, never forget. He got quite a few kills for me. I think most of those are drones. What a shame.
The new engineers
Right.
arrived this morning.
Can I buy anything interesting with these
We're
alloys?
always glad to have more help down here.
I probably am going to need another scope soon, so maybe it's worth selling something to get another scope. I think everything I've got here is okay for now. Maybe I'll cancel the laser pistol to get... No, I do need the laser pistol. Let's have a look at the facilities. It's time for me to start saving up for satellite uplink, I think. Yep. Or steam vent. So I'll be able to buy one satellite uplink and then I'm going to have to build a steam vent. So, looking at my satellites, I think, yeah, I've got one spare satellite. So that'll sort me out if I lose a satellite. And I'll only have to build one next month anyway. So I'm going to need 340 space bucks in order to get myself 2 satellites up for the next month. And I'm also going to need another 350 to build the thermal generator. Okay, I think that's manageable. So I think I can afford to buy a scope here. So let's see if there's anything I can sell to get a scope. I don't want to sell the flight computer if possible. Illyrium. No, I'd rather not. Drone Rex. I've got plenty of those. So that's... just need 2 more. Oops. Okay. Get another scope built. 72. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Could have saved myself 4 drones. Oh well. Yeah, the price goes down as you get more engineers, I believe. Okay, that's it for this mission. Sad times in which we lost Neil Bryant, the Rocketeer, but I am going to need more Rocketeers looking at my roster. In fact, it's just the one, I think. Oh no, we've got someone who's injured for a long time. Yeah, I think that was quite early on, actually. Right. Well, got a couple of gunners who are injured, but we have plenty more gunners, I think. Well, just that one and that one, I suppose. Oh well. We'll muddle through. Thanks for watching.